Happy October! 'Tis the season of pumpkins, pumpkin spice, fall leaves, and of course, Halloween. It's a time when your child can dress up and go trick-or-treating, and some for the first time. For our kids on the autism spectrum, a little preparation can go a long way in making this experience even more fun. So let's find out how. A lot of preparation could go into choosing the perfect costume, as well as the fine art of going door to door, getting candy from neighbors. For those parents who have children on the spectrum, a little extra preparation, patience, and understanding may be required. When it comes to choosing the right costume, you want to keep it simple. Costumes that have headpieces or masks that partially or completely cover the face may not be the best option. You may also want to avoid costumes that have like large attachments that you put on or full body costumes. It'll really depend. Many of our kids have sensory issues, and that has to be taken into consideration. Comfort is key. Most costumes that you buy on Amazon or get at these Halloween stores can be itchy or made of uncomfortable, non-breathable material. You want to be mindful of what your child can tolerate and not put them under any undue stress. This is supposed to be fun. Now, even if you have a simple costume, your child may resist wearing it or even trying it on. I worked with a family who had bought a simple firefighter costume for their son. Basically, it consisted of a raincoat and a red plastic fireman's hat. The moment that my little guy saw this, he's like, no way, I'm not putting that on. We see that a lot with our kids on the spectrum. Something new is presented to them and their immediate reflexive reaction is they don't want it and they don't like it. You see that with food too, but that's a different video. So with my little friend, we started early in the month with conditioning the costume. We had him just quickly, or we tried to quickly help him get it on, and then took it right off. And we were so excited, lots of praise, and would give him a little treat. We did this twice a day for about a week, and ultimately he was fine wearing the costume, meaning just the jacket. Then the parents tried that procedure for wearing the red fireman's hat. And so they did the same thing. And although he never really loved it, they were able to condition it so that he would wear it long enough so they could get pictures at school and at home and out really quickly. And then he didn't have to wear it, and that was fine. But with any preparation for the holiday, you want to start early. Try and start early in the month and practice. And as I mentioned with my other little friend, we were able to do it where he tolerated the costume. You just need some time. And like I said, in the end, if the child doesn't want to wear it, it's okay. Now it's showtime. Whether it's your child's first time trick-or-treating or not, rehearsal on what to do is usually required. Now imagine this, if you are someone from another country coming to the United States and you're watching all these people in weird clothing, going to different people's houses, begging for candy. That may seem a little strange. And for our kids, they're not so sure about this either. So we have to kind of go over it with them so they understand. Like any good production, you need a script. Fortunately for this one, it's simple enough. So someone opens the door, and what do you say? Trick or treat. And then maybe there's a follow-up question such as, oh, what are you supposed to be? Or oh, what are you wearing? Or who are you? And then you just teach your child to say what their costume is, whether it's just a princess, a firefighter, a ninja. You should rehearse lines frequently and practice using role play at your house, opening the door, and then your child says trick or treat, so they know their lines, and then your follow-up questions, and they answer with their costume name. And if you can also practice going to like a friend's house or something like that, that would really help generalize this skill. On the big night, once your child gets some candy and they realize that all they have to do is say trick or treat and hold up their bucket, they're gonna catch on real quick. And as a behaviorist, we would say that trick-or-treating behavior is being positively reinforced. Very positively reinforced. Now, if your child is nonverbal, you can also make a sign that says trick or treat and attach it to your child's candy bucket that they can hold up when someone opens their door. Some families also get blue pumpkin buckets or candy buckets that they can use. These buckets came out a few years ago by a mom who wanted to make the community aware that although her son is grown, that he still loved trick-or-treating and not to be alarmed when he showed up at their door. These buckets can be a subtle way of letting others know that your child may not respond or interact in the same way the other kids are coming to their door. Now, I have to mention that some families find these buckets controversial, so it's definitely a personal choice to use them or not. Now, Halloween can be a scary time with all the spooky decorations and some neighbors really going all out in their front lawn, which I'm not a big fan of. But anyway, for our kids, this is the stuff of nightmares. So in order to make your child's Halloween experience a little less scary, you may want to, obviously, avoid those houses with those really scary decorations. Another thing you could do is to take them out whether it's still daylight, during the day, or as the sun's just starting to go down, so it's just not as dark and spooky looking out. Another alternative would be to go to a trunk or treat, which is very popular these days, or a simple Halloween party. So you avoid that darkness and the scary decorations at some of the different homes. The whole point of the holiday is to have fun, and it should be a fun, non-stressful time for the entire family. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I always appreciate comments, so please leave them in the comment section below. And I wish you all a very peaceful and happy Halloween.